Bristol. Hello, we're live. Arsenal v Lincoln City. We're 4 minutes late. Just had to change the stream key. But we're live now. Can Lincoln City cause one of the biggest upsets in FA Cup history? Well, they've got a 1% chance. 19.9 Arsenal will be in the semi-finals, joining Man City, who beat Middlesbrough at 2-0. And for all those who said Arsenal are in a crisis, they're not. That's Leyton Orient. Of course, Arsenal have put Peter Cech back in goal, and Alexis is also in the team as Lincoln come forward. They're trying to get past him now, but Arsenal, like they've sorted it out quite easily. They've given the ball away there to Lincoln. Can't be doing that too often. Of course, Lincoln City are top of the Vanderarma National League, and they will be back in the Football League next season, but they would love to be in the semi-finals. It's a tough ask of Lincoln City. They've of course knocked out Brighton and Hove Albany, Burnley on the path to the quarter-finals. He's still Lincoln sitting with the ball in the box, and that goes nowhere. And Arsenal will just chip it upfield. But I've got to give the Lincoln, they're really going for Arsenal. Put some heavy challenges in. Well, 6 minutes gone, 62% possession has been Lincoln City, as Arsenal put the ball out for a throw in to Lincoln City on the halfway line.
Almost defies belief, doesn't it? But early days.
But fair play to Lincoln City. They've started this first off very strong indeed. Really going for Arsenal, trying to make it as uncomfortable for Arsenal as they can. As Lincoln City, you know, they've got nothing to lose in this quarter-final.
And capitalise on the uncertainty of Arsenal at the moment. I think that's fair. A former PE teacher, and combined that job with managing Braintree last season.
So is there anybody out there who fancies Lincoln City to win this match? As the throw is taken, another header.
Here to make their extra class tell in the end, get the job done.
Oh no!
Again, this high energy pressure from Lincoln City, whose warm-up was super intense, went on for about 40 minutes. It was really rigorous, wasn't it, the warm-up? They've done it all season.
Will Arsenal create their first chance? Yet they get the ball in. Playing out on the left. And now we come Arsenal forward. Lincoln City, of course, marking in numbers. 8 men behind the ball, can't blame them for that.
Publicity about reported bust-ups and walking out on training and maybe wanting to move in the summer.
And they'll come to nothing for Arsenal. Good clear from Hawkridge. Oh, a bit of fancy play there from Lincoln. But Arsenal are well in. Now Arsenal maybe, can they get forward? Have Arsenal been a bit unsettled by Lincoln City's early start to this game? And it's Sanchez down. Ooh.
Just his follow-through stands on Sanchez's foot.
Head really went a bit heavy in there.
Wasn't that lovely? Showboating at the Emirates. Mustafi across to Laurent Koscielny, sent off the other night, and you could argue that Arsenal's key players are Sanchez and Ozil.
I want to tell you something, Lincoln don't want Arsenal to start passing that ball around.
Both times he went off, they, well, unravelled, folded.
Arsenal now coming forward.
Kieran Gibbs.
Ball put in the box. It was a good ball, was a good ball on the other side. And that'll be wide of the post.
It slid wide in the end. Ramsey arriving. Wasn't that a superb crossfield ball?
Yeah, that was very good. But Ramsey should be doing better. That was awful from Ramsey. Should be getting that on target, the Welshman.
Ramsey did score in a difficult third round game at Preston North End.
I say it's nice to see Oxlade-Chamberlain getting his recognition now, how good he is for Arsenal. For me, over the last couple of seasons, he's really come good. And this season, he's been exceptional for the Arsenal. Had an absolute top game against Bayern Munich on Tuesday night.
Walcott, who's got 4 goals in the competition so far, including a hat-trick against his old club Southampton.
Do you feel like Arsenal are a bit nervy at the moment? As they chip the ball forward.
Cut out by Wood that time. Just getting a little bit of rhythm into the play now, Arsenal.
16 watchers. Hello, how are ya?
Koscielny. Pitch out there as always, like a carpet.
Here come Arsenal coming forward. Ball played through, finds no one, straight into the hands of the keeper from Mustafi.
525 caps between them. Lincoln City 0.
That's a surprise.
I mean, I'm interested in the formation. How many away teams in the Premier League come to this ground and play 4-4-2? Exactly, but it's the way Lincoln have played all season. They know what they're doing, the Cowley brothers. When I saw the games against Ipswich and Brighton, games they deservedly won.
Well, here come Arsenal, they're coming forward. Again, they make nothing happen. We've got to say at the moment, Lincoln are digging in very, very deeply. They're playing deep.
They like him, they think he can play up a level.
Well, let's say, I think Lincoln know they're not playing Braintree Town today.
5 years out of the Football League of Lincoln City. Never been above 13th in the Conference or National League, whatever you want to call it, before this year. We get FA Cup tonight, discussing all the.
I'd like to remind the commentators, Lincoln City were relegated, were the first team to be relegated to the conference in the 1986-87 season, and in the 1987-88 they actually won the conference. This is actually their second conference title if they win it this season.
Sanchez with a cute little flick for Aaron
You think the
Ramsey.
commentators would have done their research.
Now Kieran Gibbs.
Was it was Scarborough,
Sanchez again.
were the first ever team to be promoted automatically from the conference.
Good combination play, wasn't it, down the left? Started off with a lovely touch from
And
Sanchez.
Lincoln City had the honour of being the first ever team to be relegated from the Football League. And the stream has nicely stopped.
Comes all the way back here to Gibbs. He rehearsed Routine.
Here comes a... Oh, hits the post. This could be the first. It's not. Ooh, good defending that from Lincoln City. And a bit of luck there for Lincoln first of all. First shot, good save. Good shot from Walcott, good save from the keeper.
Lovely hit, Walcott.
Ball comes in from the corner.
To turn up the heat a little here on Lincoln. 88 places between them in the football pyramid. Ramsey this time. Sanchez. Ramsey joining in again here.
Slowly Arsenal are starting to take control of this game.
Xhaka.
They've yet to score. Arsenal starting to get their passing sorted. Ball comes in and that goes out for a goal kick.
Well, Lincoln were talking before this game about breaking the game down into 9-10 minute segments. Well, they've got through the first 10 minutes. In fact, they probably dominated the first 10 minutes. Now it's getting a bit harder.
And they're going to have periods in the game. It's inevitable where Arsenal will be in control. They'll have to stay disciplined and compact, which they are. They're superbly organised, aren't they? The way they set up, they know their roles and responsibilities. The Cowley brothers will be
and hello to the 27 listening in. Hello, how are you this glorious afternoon?
On here by nearly 9,000 fans. They came, some of them on a train, 600 of them. There were 53 coach loads parked out by Finsbury Park as well. The rest in cars. They were queuing all around the ground to get the tickets for this, and I should think you're pretty safe driving around Lincoln tonight because everyone's in front of a TV somewhere.
I have a feeling the whole of England is watching this game, whether you're watching it on BT or on live stream.
Gibbs here for Arsenal.
And you come Arsenal again down the left.
Sanchez.
What can Sanchez do? He passes it to Gibbs, passes it back to Sanchez.
Actually worked. Ramsey.
Ramsey back to Gibbs, and Gibbs kicks it against the Lincoln player, and that'll be a throw in to the Arsenal.
They're getting a bit of joy down that left-hand side. Arsenal.
Yeah, but they're not making it count so far. It's a good through ball. Out on the right. Ball comes in. And that's gone out for a corner. Arsenal starting to get on top.
Walcott wide, electing to cross in early. Raggett takes up a good position, and that near post, no chances.
So here comes that corner. It's put in. Could this be normal? Thought Sanchez would have done a lot better, and it's Lincoln. Well, they've got it away for a bit. And that's a free kick to Lincoln City.
It's been a feature of their play all season. Watch them, they come out just before kick-off, have a little warm-up routine. We'll see that again after half-time.
Just having a chat with fourth official Stuart Atwell about something or other. He said it will be a pleasure.
I can hear the Lincoln City supporters.
This game, because he's a man that they respect, not only as a manager but a great man as well. He says he's forgotten more about football than I'll ever know.
It's going to be tough. Lincoln, Hawkridge on the left. Ball whipped in, headed away.
It's come out to Woodyard here.
They're going to play that back, Lincoln. They're going to go long. He's running it. Can't go nowhere.
Power. Against Brighton from the penalty spot.
Well, they've got their possession back.
Astonishing run. This is Wood to play it forward towards Muldoon.
No good, no good.
Quickly on the scene.
And Lincoln will go back to their keeper.
As well. At times they'll knock the ball around. possession stats. We expect Arsenal to dominate the possession at Burnley. Burnley dominated the possession, but that was Lincoln's game plan.
Yeah, they reckoned for that game that Burnley were used to playing in the Premier League with not a high percentage of the ball, and decided that they would give them the ball and sit back.
I don't know what Mustafi's moaning about there. Reed is just too much. The Arsenal centre-halves, a silly foul.
We
and
got
chance
flattened by
Lincoln.
Mustafi.
Get the centre-halves forward. We know their danger from set pieces.
Ooh, could Lincoln take a shock lead here? Yeah, Peter Cech is back in goal.
Misunderstanding.
It goes free kick whipped straight in, and it's headed away.
That wasn't a misunderstanding.
And Lincoln win the ball back. Arsenal unable to break.
They fooled you.
And that goes out for a throw to Arsenal in their own half. So far, the time is what? 19 minutes, and it's 0-0. Of course, there's no replay. We will have extra time and penalties if the score stays the same way. We will be joining Man City in the semi-finals.
Not one towards Muldoon, but Kashani is there. It was Robert Lewandowski they had to cope with the other night. And today it's Jack Muldoon up there.
Arsenal win the ball forward again.
Xhaka.
Switching play now. Can Arsenal create anything?
Walcott.
It's poor from Walcott. I'll give it credit. They got men behind the ball, Lincoln City, making it difficult for Arsenal.
Arsenal close just once so far, with Farman pushing Walcott's drive onto the post.
I think in the first 20 minutes we would have expected Arsenal to create more chances than they have, but that's credit to Lincoln.
Ramsey.
Every man behind the ball for Lincoln, as Arsenal cannot penetrate Lincoln at the moment. They're passing the ball around, maybe waiting for their opportunity.
Every green shirt back behind that ball. Waterfall and Power and Woodyard between them. Got the ball away from Olivier Giroud.
Can Lincoln City come forward? No, that'll go back to Farmer.
From Lincoln City when that ball went into Giroud. Woodyard working ever so hard, and Power just in front.
Any of the Arsenal fans feeling a bit nervy at the moment?
There'll be a fourth official, eh?
Especially
Do the Lincoln City fans believe? Well, it's still 0-0.
Shoved by
It's
Arsene
been an
Wenger,
intriguing 23 minutes.
misconduct charge for the Arsenal boss to add to his current woes. Arnold. Oxlade-Chamberlain towards Sanchez, but too long.
Sanchez won't get to that.
22 minutes gone, halfway through the first half. Still no breakthrough.
I think Arsenal have been sloppy. They're a team lacking confidence, and that's reflected in their play.
Arsene Wenger saying this week that the fans' opinions would be a factor in his decision at the end of the season, but not the most important factor.
Well, Arsene Wenger's worst defeat in the FA Cup was, of course, against Blackburn Rovers at the Emirates.
About what happens in the summer, which will be announced, in their words, at the right time.
Yeah, just how neutral is defined.
Bayerine here. Drew made a little scissor run for him.
Oh, they're coming forward now, Arsenal. Can they make something happen? No, they totally messed it up. And then the City winner, free kick, there's a booking.
Yellow card is going to be issued here for Xhaka, not the first
Xhaka gets a booking.
No. And he's late. It's a poor challenge. He
He
goes
caught
to
the
ground.
player, didn't get the
He
ball.
just nicks the ball in front of him.
Yeah,
I
right
think
decision
Anthony Taylor
from the
quite right.
referee.
Discipline is a big problem for Xhaka, not just since he got to England, but back in Germany as well, where he was the most red-carded player of recent seasons there.
He's put himself under pressure, but this is a worry, isn't it, for the Cowley brothers, because he's such an influential player, Matty Reid, and that doesn't look good.
Well, they're going to need Matty Reid fit. They can't have him leaving the pitch.
There can be no replay from this round onwards. Under the new regulations, there will be, if necessary, extra time and penalties. And another innovation, I'm sure you've been reading about it this morning, if it goes to extra time, for the first time ever, a fourth substitute will be allowed.
I'm glad you told me that.
Well, we'll get to that bit when we get to it. How Lincoln would love that.
A fourth substitute.
Looks like he's all right again. He did play for Mansfield when they were a non-league team in that game against Liverpool, when Luis Suarez appeared, let's put it that way, to handle the winner on that occasion. After the game, Reid went off to do a shift at the factory, a night shift.
Well, so far so good for Lincoln City.
So he's all right again. Xhaka's been booked, and away we go. It still stands. Arsenal 0, Lincoln City 0. Here is Xhaka looking for a long ball to get Sanchez in behind Wood.
No, that won't find Sanchez.
Read the flight of the ball, just ushered it back. There's Ozil.
Wood's quote was interesting, wasn't it? It was something from the 1950s, really. He said, if Sanchez tries to run the channels against me, I'm going to smash him.
Is Ozil already coming on?
I think he'll be true to his word.
Bit early for substitution.
Those two are in opposition on that side. Here on the other side is Walcott. Bayern skipping into that gap adroitly.
Can Arsenal do something now as they come forward?
Here's Alexis Sanchez.
Here comes the cross. That's no good from Gibbs. And that'll go out for another throw-in. That's to Arsenal on the halfway line. Good clearance that from Lincoln City.
Change already here. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who we must presume has got some kind of knock here because of the...
Don't get the substitution. Look, Oxlade-Chamberlain's coming off for Arsenal.
Lately hasn't started very much. And, Arsenal could do with a big performance from him to pick the locks of the Lincoln defence.
Absolutely. Need a big game from him. But imagine Lincoln City at the start of the season thinking that...
Well, Ozil can be a world-class player when he wants to be.
I've talked to most of the Lincoln players. That's exactly what they wanted. They wanted to play against the superstars.
I don't think I'll call Ozil a superstar.
Through, wasn't it, by Czech there, skidded out to Bayern.
As Arsenal now try to push forward with some urgency, and again it comes to nothing. And Lincoln City will get the throw in their own half.
The intrigue grows.
Have Arsenal already run out of ideas?
Lincoln City can get the half-time level. It's just about staying in the game.
I know it's only... Even though I'm not taking anything away from Lincoln City, the way Arsenal have played, especially attacking Lincoln City, hasn't been good so far. There go Lincoln on the attack. Oh, could this be? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? What a save from Czech. Oh, good save from Czech.
Absolutely brilliant from Arnold. That all started from a long diagonal ball.
I've got to say, Arnold just kept going.
Feed it into that far corner. Cuts inside Koscielny. Good shift.
Fair play to Arnold.
Stuck under his feet a little. Good save.
Oh, if Arnold would have had a clean strike, that would have been 1-0 to Lincoln. And Arnold now is going to take the corner.
Arnold, who was a Wembley scorer, by the way, last year with Grimsby in the playoff final.
Here comes that corner, and it's dealt with.
Totally away, back in by
Headed back
Waterford.
in, headed away, and there's a flag up.
Arsenal have coped okay, haven't they, so far? Is that Reed again down?
Yeah, looks like it.
I've got to say, Arsenal very lucky not to be 1-0 behind.
He's been in the wars, hasn't he? Gets an elbow from Koscielny. I think he's just trying to protect himself. I don't think he throws an elbow.
I think that really was one for elevation, wasn't it?
Just trying to hold his ground.
Well, I'll tell you, they don't want to bring Reed off.
About 3 or 4 minutes. That was down.
Need him to get back on his feet. It'll be a massive loss for Lincoln City. But here comes Arnold. Lovely in step, but oh, if he could have hit that cleanly, he would have scored.
That was the moment. The Cowley brothers there.
Not going to show Wenger's reaction.
A chance to remind you that there's a great program to watch at 9 o'clock on BT Sport 2 tonight. Rio Ferdinand meets Floyd Mayweather, who's announced his intention to come back into action.
Half an hour played. 0-0. Reed down for Lincoln City. Tell you something, Lincoln City play like this next season, they will win League 2. I think they can do a double promotion. They're going to win the conference this year. And I'll say right now, they can win, they will win League 2 next season playing like this.
The way they've started, they've been absolutely brilliant, and they've had belief all season. And that's belief starting from the management team, the Cowley brothers. Why not believe the way they've started?
It is a tremendous revival by Lincoln, who have almost gone off the football mats, sadly slipping away.
So has this been a good game so far? Showing the true spirit of the FA Cup.
The Cowley brothers, Steve, who's known to send notes down.
I would actually say it has been an absolutely unbelievable FA Cup this year.
His notes as a football man are taken notice of in the half-time team talks.
Well, every game, I'm led to believe there are notes fired down, and he said sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't.
Well, he's not the manager.
Dorian, who's seen Lincoln through some tough times, very glad to get the backing that they've had from Clive Nates, a South African entrepreneur who's put money into the club. Is one of the reasons really that they were able to sign the Cowley brothers to be in charge, and a few of these players as well. Is Walcott.
Here comes Walcott. Oh, that is poor from Walcott.
To Aaron Ramsey, who's had a bit of a
Ramsey
difficult
back
season
to
with
Walcott.
injuries. Hard for him to get going. That goal he scored against Preston is only
Oh,
one.
they're going to have to go the other way, Arsenal.
His form's been poor as well.
Arsenal just can't get through this defence so far of Lincoln City.
Arsenal's levels of confidence and belief can't possibly be high just at the moment, the way things have been going, with 5 defeats in their last 7 games.
Long ball played up.
Gibbs back to Alexis Sanchez.
Sanchez puts the ball in. Good defending that from Lincoln.
Controlled by Muldoon.
Oh, they've got the ball back. Arsenal.
Arsenal desperate for a breakthrough. Past the
Oh, that's poor, and it's a throw into Arsenal. Not very good so far. Bellerin takes a quick throw in.
Braggart and Waterfall. Giroud hasn't had a kick.
Lincoln have shown already that it's no fluke that they've got to this advanced stage of the competition.
And they haven't got Welbeck on the bench.
Swindon in 1912 have got to the semis as a non-league outfit. 1912, that is, just to repeat.
I think everyone knows that Tottenham are the only non-league club to win the FA Cup in 1901.
Could make it in the FA Trophy as well. They're in the semis of that. Here's Sanchez. Fizzed across quickly. Walcott onto that.
Too easy. Poor shot from Walcott.
The most likely for Arsenal.
Yeah, cross ball in. A low cross from Sanchez.
That's a good bowling from Sanchez.
Actually takes a slight deflection off Hawkridge. His weaker left foot scuffs.
He scuffed it, Walcott.
Easy for Farman.
Part of Lincoln's thinking as well here was that the natives might become pretty restless if there is no Arsenal breakthrough, and there hasn't been. So
I think the Arsenal supporters really need to start making some noise in the stadium.
3.5.
At the moment, the only noise you can hear is coming from the Lincoln City supporters, all 9,000 of them.
You think about that check save, how important that was.
Here's Mustafi for Arsenal. A real hiding to nothing game this for them.
No, not a good through ball. That's poor.
In the FA Cup semi-finals. Remember they 2 years running, 2014, 2015.
Well, Lincoln City have got the ball now. Good ball played into the middle, but they've lost it. They're not going to get a free kick.
Try and hold the ball up a bit better. Don't forget, Lincoln have lost their FA Cup scorer, the big scorer Theo Robinson to Southend.
That's 7 all around the competition.
Oh dear.
Sanchez looks rueful.
Well, he said he'd smash him. Bradley Wood, an aggressive player, isn't he? There you go. Smash.
Sanchez really hoped for a free kick there. No way.
He's doing the right thing. Don't let him get his head up.
Here's Koscielny.
Will it come Arsenal again on the attack?
Not getting too much of a sight of Paul Farman's goal.
They're not. They've got a throw in.
Never get Champions League games coming up. Leicester against Sevilla on Tuesday. Leicester, a 1-0 win would do it for them after their good performance in Spain. Monaco, Man City, you can't miss the second leg of that one. That's on Wednesday, standing at 5-3 to City. And Manchester United Rostov second leg is Thursday, standing at 1-1 after the first game on that, well, less than ideal pitch in Russia.
Free kick to Lincoln.
He was going to get yellow for that, I think. Yep, he is.
My initial reaction is Koscielny's a little bit unfortunate there. Lincoln, all the bodies behind the ball.
Sorry, Koscielny. It's a. I think that's a
out
yellow
nicely.
card.
I think that's Muldoon running into Koscielny as much as anything. Shouldn't be carded for that. He's not done anything wrong.
That's tough, isn't it?
He's blocked him off. As the Lincoln City players trying to get to the ball, Koscielny's blocked him off. It's a yellow card.
He's just weak with the cards.
He needs to stay on the
very unlucky.
And the reason he was sent off on Tuesday night was because it was a goal-scoring opportunity. I thought it was because something he said to the fourth official or something. But looking at the penalty again that Bayern Munich won, it was because it was a goal-scoring opportunity.
Towards Giroud, Waterfall beats that one. Power, the Irish midfield player, they rested him in the week of
Another free kick to Lincoln City in their own half.
Just rattled, aren't they, Arsenal? See Giroud's reaction there. Frustration.
Well, I'll tell you at the moment, Arsenal fans, TV and DT, their blogs will be worth watching.
Wanted a really dominant performance. Well, that hasn't happened.
two concerned faces among the Arsenal supporters.
You're looking for free live streams. The links are in the description. VIP box and quick free. That's where you can watch the game for absolutely free. As I say before, this is the best I can do, is give you the audio. If I could show you the game live, I would, but
extremely tight, isn't it?
Because of all the copyright rules, I can't show any of the game. As Arsenal are going to try and come forward. Again, they're passing back to Czech.
His game isn't about goals as such, it's about getting his team up the pitch, and you can see what he's done just in this first half.
Got to give it a link, and they're really getting in, putting those hard challenges in. They're certainly not giving Arsenal any chances. If Arsenal want the score, they're going to have to make it happen.
The Cowley brothers, Reading went to visit him, drove all the way to Stoke, told Matty Reid how much they wanted him. He's been terrific this season.
Might, I suppose, going forward be a little bit of a concern for Lincoln, that they will become pretty sought after properties, you would think. Wood won the header. Every Lincoln touch being cheered to the echo by their 9,000 fans, many of whom I'm guessing won't have seen them play before that this season. Gates are up, of course, the way things have been going. They're getting over 6,000 for their last home game in the league against York. It's Ozil. Shaka for Arsenal. Lovely ball, that one. Bayerine.
Billy puts the ball in and he just hits the man, and that was poor from Arsenal. Easily cleared away that by Lincoln, halfway line. It's a free kick. Giroud is down.
It's a measure of Lincoln City this afternoon in this first half. You wouldn't know who the Premier League team was.
Well, it is truly astonishing, isn't it, that you are watching a non-league team here playing against the side who are fifth in the Premier League. That's Raggett and Giroud together. It's a clash of heads.
It's a nasty clash. And they've really dealt with Giroud and his physicality very, very well, haven't they?
He was going for the ball.
Just giving Giroud the once over. Can't be too careful, of course, with the head injuries.
Well, Arsene Wenger, it must be an unthinkable for Arsene Wenger, his team, to lose today.
Well, look at all these players out there that
I think Arsenal could bring on a Wombi. Could be a good thing. Bring him on. That might be a good sub for Arsenal.
It's almost
Kichelny.
for the Lincoln players to be.
They've already brought Ozil on.
They're doing more than just being on the same pitch.
Absolutely, it's David and Goliath.
I've got to say, there's not many options on that subs bench for Arsenal.
They've got a rhythm to the play, a way of playing.
I've watched Lincoln play a few games in the National Premier League, and they do play decent football.
And that's about it.
We just needed just a bit more extra tempo here to try to make things happen. Gibbs in towards Giroud, his flick on. Comes up to Hawkridge, who hacks it away.
Arsenal have had one opportunity in this game so far. That was well cut and the keeper saved it, and it hit the post. And Lincoln did have a chance themselves. If only Arnold would have hit that cleanly, it would have been 1-0 to the Lincoln. And of course, Walcott's other chance was just a scuff straight at the keeper.
Now Hector Bayerine. All the green shirts around him.
Can't get through, and Lincoln will try and bring it forward.
Is there any problem? Lincoln, 10 bodies behind the ball.
Just under 2 minutes to go till half time. I think with Reed's injury that will probably add another 3 minutes. As Arsenal come forward, looking for that opener. The one thing maybe Lincoln can hope for in the second half, if it stays 0-0, is that Arsenal will start losing it, and maybe an opportunity will arise for Lincoln City to win it 1-0. So I think if Lincoln City do win this, it will only be 1-0. Got a save. Oh, Ramsey puts it wide. Like I was saying, if Arsenal do make it 1-0, then I would say Arsenal will go through. Can't see Lincoln City coming back from 1-0 down here at the Emirates. So the scoreline is pretty good for Lincoln City at 0-0. But it has been an intriguing quarter-final match here.
Very good final that. Arsenal won the cup 12 times.
I'm sure Arsenal fans will be happy if they win this 1-0. No, they don't win the FA Cup by hammering Lincoln City. I've got to say, I'll be very impressed with Lincoln City in this first half. 6 minutes. Okay, 6 minutes it is. Ball comes in. Oh, so did I. Corner to Arsenal.
Tantalising ball, and I think Farman should have come and collected that. Bit of hesitation.
He should have done, but he didn't. Is he going to shoot for goal? No, he's not. Ramsey not shooting for goal, so ball still with Arsenal. Arsenal on tap, ball looped in. This could be no. What the hell? Arsenal have scored. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Don't know what happened there, but Arsenal have scored through Theo Walcott.
Well, initially I thought Giroud should have shot. He elected to knock it back. Danny Cowley there, just wanting his team.
Ball comes in. Looped in, headed on. Total confusion. Then Walcott gets the ball again and scores.
Into the net. It's a nice finish. I think it takes a slight deflection of Habergam, does it? Just off his knee. Slightly fortunate.
Well, I don't think Arsenal can lose now.
This coming Thursday.
Going to be very hard for Lincoln to get an equaliser.
Vital goal there to change the mood, because Lincoln would have been really cock-a-hoop to go in at half-time with it.
They would have been.
You know, I think Lincoln are desperately unlucky to be behind, and has taken a deflection for Arsenal to take the lead. There hasn't been a dominant Arsenal.
Yeah, it maybe was a deflection, but in the day it's 1-0 to the Arsenal. They all count.
Just getting this job done today.
Could Arsenal make it 2? Ramsey, you're not playing for Wales at the Millennium Stadium, you know. This ain't Twickenham. What was that? Ramsey thinks he's playing at Twickenham there. That ball probably is in Twickenham. I have a feeling Ramsey might have just booted that ball out of the Emirates.
Themselves unlucky. He's a relief, man.
There's a feeling that Arsenal needed something like that as well. They'll take it, really. the way things have been for them just lately. Walcott's goal, despite the deflection.
Hey, a goal's a goal, they all
no defeat
count.
to that
As
deflection.
long as it's not offside, it's a goal.
If Farman was positioned, probably would have saved it. So Arsenal have had the luck, absolutely no doubt about that, but it's just important. Lincoln, they get to half-time.
Walkridge nearly got him behind there.
Bit dodgy that from Arsenal.
That away. See what Lincoln's response is to that. They were behind against Brighton and Hove Albion and won 3-1 earlier on.
I don't know what to make of that Arsenal play.
Here's Arnold, who came so close to giving Lincoln the lead.
49 minutes played, we're in injury time.
Lincoln will get a corner kick.
And Lincoln have a corner.
I think Ramsey feels hard done by, doesn't he? Woodyard putting him under pressure.
And Ramsey put it out for a
In the 50th
corner.
minute of this first half, this extended first half.
They couldn't equalise, could they, Lincoln?
A set piece.
Could they? We'll find out when this corner is taken. Here comes the corner.
With that left foot.
Swung in.
Waterfall was attacked.
And that comes at absolutely nothing. And no, they can't score. 2 minutes of this half left in injury time.
So he got in at Burnley.
That's a free kick to Arsenal.
Free kick to Arsenal. I'm sure Danny Cowley will want to get Lincoln back in there to just have a rethink about how they'd go about things. I'm sure it was part of the pre-planning anyway. How they'd go about things should they fall behind.
Well, you could say credit to Lincoln City. They kept it at 0-0 for a very long time. They did come close to scoring. They could have took a shock lead.
Quite lively, Theo Walcott.
You know, you gotta say fair play to Lincoln. They haven't been overwhelmed
The top
by
scorer
Arsenal.
still left in the FA Cup this season with 5 now.
Well, there's something. Watch out for Harry Kane tomorrow. I'm sure that's what Neil Harrison is telling his Millwall team.
Something was full of praise for Sutton in the last round, and I think he was under no illusions. His programme notes more or less said that today. If we don't get this right, we could get a bad surprise. There's the note from Arsene Wenger. Well, not so far. Lincoln, lively, efficient, organised, really holding their own in the game until the stroke of half-time, when Theo Walcott's deflected effort gave Arsenal the lead to ease a bit of the pressure on them. But it's a fantastic effort again here from Lincoln, and that effort might not be over yet. Half-time here, Arsenal 1, Lincoln City 0.
1-0 to the Arsenal. Can Lincoln get back in this game? I would say 100% no, but you never know. It's the FA Cup. I'll be back for the second half. The channel it's on is BT Sport. Click the links in the description and you can watch for free on VI Box or Quick Free, the home of live football, and it's free.
Round 4.
Second half about to begin, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Will Arsenal go on to the semi-finals? Will there be a surprise? Can Lincoln turn this deficit around? Well, we
0-0 draw against Guiseley. They needed
about
a
to
replay
kick
to
off.
go through and get into the competition proper. Not used to those palatial dressing rooms, I wouldn't think, in the National League that we had those pictures from at half time.
Most certainly not. But you know what? Lincoln will go in and they'll be deflated and disappointed with their
Arsenal
performance
kick
in
off.
the first half. Been disappointed with the result because they don't deserve to be behind.
They do need now to
As
score.
they're 1-0 down, how are Lincoln City going to be deflated?
Now attacking the end.
They're still in the Sensi because they've got nothing to lose at the Emirates. And Lincoln come out quite strong. Ball played over, headed on. Oh, not able to control the ball, Lincoln. Now Arsenal might come away with it. They might.
After a 15-minute tactical rundown from Danny
No
Cowler,
changes
my
for
brother.
the second half. Of course, Ozil came on for
Feel like
Chamberlain
that's something about Reed at half-time.
in
He's
the first
clever, though,
half.
with his movement. He's not a great athlete. The way he peels away, reads the flight of the ball, uses his body.
By the way, the news on Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who had to be substituted early on here. We think it's a hamstring problem. High press from Lincoln. Arsenal beating it though.
Free kick.
A little bit too robust with the challenge. Woodyard, who goes in the book.
And it's Woodyard who gets the first booking for Lincoln City.
I think he's committed.
He took the player. It's a yellow card.
Gibbs just too quick.
If it's a yellow card for Konchesky in the first half, then it's a yellow card for Woodyard.
Every game on this FA Cup run, all 9 of them now.
Referee's given 2 yellow cards, one for Arsenal, one for Lincoln, and he's called them both right.
Concord took him to Braintree. They know what he can do. Does a really good job in front of that back four.
Yeah, I think he's been one of the standout players in a, well, standout season for Lincoln. Here's Alexis Sanchez. Arsenal will want to put this to bed, put it beyond any argument.
Well, Arsenal need to play a bit better in the second half.
Games on the run so far. Giroud to lay it back.
They still got men behind the ball, Lincoln City.
Ozil to Alexis Sanchez. Bounce went his way. Gibbs.
But what can Gibbs do? That's a poor cross in the box.
Away by Raggett.
And Arsenal luckily can't control it. Back to Gibbs.
Kieran Gibbs again. Back to Aaron Ramsey.
That's no good from Ramsey.
Ozil
Long shot.
That's another deflection. This time behind for
And
a
Ozil's shot goes out for a corner.
Throwing his body at the ball. Good little shift, wasn't it? The ball pops out. There's a little feint. Power does well.
Well done, Power. Good defending. Here comes the corner.
Shaka to take it.
Oh, it's poor.
Reed helping out his defence.
Arsenal slowly starting to dominate.
Arsenal seeking out this second goal. Quick feet again from Arnold.
Long ball from Lincoln. That's in no man's land. And Arsenal are going to place back the check.
Theo Robinson was a real threat in the early rounds. Blistering pace. I think Lincoln just missed that a little bit with Muldoon.
Arsenal attacking.
Giroud.
Good ball from. What can Giroud do? A good ball from Ozil. Good save. And Gibbs puts it over the bar. How has Gibbs not scored?
Really strong.
All Gibbs has to do there is head the ball in the back of the net.
Giroud just making that run, timing his run well.
Brilliant pass from Ozil to Giroud.
No real trick, just a quick shift.
Good save from the keeper. Ball put back in there, and Gibbs heads it over the bar.
Put that in himself, and then it's just a little bit too high, isn't it, for Gibbs?
Tremendous save in there.
No, Gibbs wasn't ready when the ball was put in. Now we should be jumping up and ready to head that ball down to make it 2-0 to Arsenal. Simple as that.
Well, you felt for Lincoln to progress that Palmer was going to have a big game and have to make saves. The longer the game goes, you think Arsenal will control it.
Another ball played down the left.
Sanchez is going to have to give up the chase this time. Whose management career started in front of 62 people, managing Concord in the Essex Senior League against Sawbridgeworth. They won it by 6-1.
Well, he's come well, the brothers have come a long way, haven't they? I think he'd have been pleased with that first half performance. I really do. The games I've seen in the FA Cup, fitness hasn't been an issue.
Good start for the second half though by Arsenal. They mean business all right here. Here's Giroud. Ozil. Giroud again looking to turn one goal.
Poor shot from Giroud.
Disappointing from his point of view. Arsenal's
really weak finish. I think his left foot onto right foot in the end. There's half a chance. No conviction. He uses his body well initially, just eases Wood out. As that ball's popped back.
Giroud should be doing better there.
Giroud has scored 11 in his last 13 starts. Problem for him is he hasn't started that often this season. Sanchez has often been used as the main striker. He's wide on the left, and here he is now.
Your pass, could this be? No, it's poor. Poor again from Arsenal.
Delivery wasn't accurate enough. Here's Jack Muldoon.
I've got to say, Lincoln City have not had a shot in this second half.
That sums up their confidence at the moment. They're really sloppy with that final ball.
Comes out to Ozil, a bit more space.
They're going to score now. He plays it short. And Sanchez doesn't find anybody.
Once again with Waterfall doing his job very well indeed.
See that ball from Reed there in the early rounds, Robinson. He's one blistering pace. Muldoon just doesn't have it.
Just for the first time, Lincoln looking as if they are finding this quite hard.
Yeah, but they're going to have periods in this second half, especially where they're going to get stretched.
Lincoln City are still playing Arsenal. There's a massive gap as Ozil's got the ball in the box, plays it. Again, Arsenal doing nothing. Giroud missing the ball. 2-0. There you go, Giroud makes it 2-0.
Superbly fashioned and finished, and now Arsenal have clear water.
Gonna say now, that's game over. But Lincoln City will not be disappointed. Arsenal not played well today, but
there's a good little give and go here. Sanchez, Bellerin.
In the end, they've got too much for Lincoln City.
And pulls it back to Giroud, and Giroud gets this one right. Wood's unlucky, isn't he? Throws his body on the line.
Well, let's face it, Giroud couldn't miss.
More in the cause there, Bradley Wood trying to block that, and that has prompted a Lincoln change here. Muldoon is going to be replaced by Johnny Margetts, who's recently rejoined the club, having gone off to Scunthorpe following a flurry of early season goals. Didn't quite work out for him there. He's back now with Lincoln.
So Johnny Margetts coming on for Lincoln City.
Decision between him and Muldoon for the job up there today.
Best Lincoln City could do is hopefully get a consolation.
Put the shift in. Just ran out of energy a little bit.
Earlier in his career, Jack Muldoon was took over from Jamie Vardy at Stockbridge Park Steels.
Big shoes.
Arsenal 2-0 up. They don't really have to do any more. They've won the game.
Really from Arsenal at the start of this.
All Arsenal have to do now is keep possession.
Improved display from him, and that was really a very well worked goal indeed.
Yeah, it wasn't. They're capable of that, but it sort of had to improve, didn't it?
And it has. And not there.
Well, into Lincoln.
Much involved in the build-up to that goal, the Spanish right back.
If going to be a time, I think Lincoln 2-0 down. Just go for it.
For the semi-finals of the FA Cup this year.
So everything at Arsenal.
Here's Kashani. Remember, he's been booked in the first half.
There's got to be Lincoln's plan C.
In a second Woodyard for Lincoln City.
They're just working so hard out of possession, aren't they, Lincoln? When they get the ball back, they're just struggling to make passes and keep it.
He's coming back again now. Mustafi looking to get this in behind.
Could be 3. Oh, Giroud's overrun it. Here comes Sanchez. Good little play to Gibbs. Gibbs puts a poor cross in.
And Luke Waterfall is there, not for the first time for Lincoln, but they are under the cosh now.
And that all started from a good run Giroud in behind, and you can see the tails are up now, Arsenal.
And the gap is beginning to show now. They are in.
Ball put in. Again, it's not good from Ramsey.
Can get it away.
At the moment, Ramsey and Gibbs are having a contest who can put the worst balls in the box.
Big chance, Elias
Sanchez.
Starting to make quite a few things down that left-hand side.
Oh, could be three. Could be three. And
somehow it didn't.
how has he missed?
Better and shaking his head. Was there a little nutmeg on the edge of the box there from Power?
He's got it. Oh, that is poor. Come on, Bellery. You should have buried it. How do you put him wide?
Confidence is up, but they're playing a national league
team.
team.
They're 2-0 up, Arsenal. My word, they have missed some sitters today.
All the problems.
3 on 3.
In the top 4 and win a trophy this year. Whether that's enough to placate the supporters is quite another matter. Here's Bayeri. Shaka.
Arsenal just playing it around. Over to Ozil.
Big job for Bradley Wood on this side now.
Could be 3-0. It is.
3-0. It might have come off wall to fall last. We'll have another look at that.
Don't know who scored. It could be Gibbs. It could be an own goal for Waterfall.
He's unlucky, isn't he, Waterfall? Centre half for Lincoln, terrific in that first half. You see Arsenal brimming with confidence. Good little run in.
Good run
from Gibbs.
I think, yeah, it's an
right foot and deflects in.
I think it's an own goal.
Point of view, they can just keep it together.
Need to slow the replay down.
In his box, whether he's picked up an injury.
Looks like he has.
3-0 to Arsenal, not a surprise.
For Lincoln City, and a lot of their players have gone over for a little mini team talk here with Danny Cowley. Just need a bit of a reset, don't they, Chris, now? Absolutely. Put in a terrific shift.
Come on, they are playing one of the top Premier League teams. Ooh, it's taken a lot out of this non-league side. Of course, they'll be back in the Football League next season.
If they go and lose 6 today, it's not, but
I've got to say, I think now Lincoln City have just hit the wall. They look knackered. They look tired.
Mindful that they have to play again as early as Tuesday in the first leg of the semi-final of the FA Trophy against York. In fact, both legs of that are this coming week. But I don't think anything's really going to dampen their spirits.
I think Lincoln City can turn it around and beat York City. York City are on very poor form.
Terrific day out. They're still singing. Nothing to lose. Nothing to lose whatsoever. They've turned up in there.
Exactly.
And that man has transformed Lincoln City with his brother. The club was going nowhere. The Cowley step in.
I think Danny Cowell maybe deserves Manager of the Year.
It is possible, even now, for Lincoln to still get their day out at Wembley in the FA Trophy. Of course,
substitution for Arsenal.
Forlorn prospect now. Shaka has already had a yellow card, and maybe that's part of the thinking here. Don't want any more problems with him. Will be replaced by Francis Coquelin, like-for-like switch by Arsenal.
An appearance by Coquelin.
The FA Cup tonight is on with all the big debates and talking points of the day from 8 o'clock, and a special at 9 o'clock. You should catch this. Rio Ferdinand chatting with Floyd Mayweather, the great boxer, 9 o'clock tonight, following FA Cup tonight.
Foul throw.
Arsenal's ball. It's been like the air's gone out of the balloon for Lincoln since the break.
Yeah, you have to credit Arsenal. They had to play better. started to create chances. You'd expect them to stretch Lincoln to move the ball quicker. There's more zip to the play
There's
now,
not
isn't
much difference the way Arsenal play now and the way they did against Bayern Munich.
Back, they're still trying to push up the pitch.
The difference is Lincoln City are not Bayern Munich.
Fearless.
Is it a damage limitation job now for Lincoln? They would, of course, love to give their fans a goal to take home to Lincolnshire with them.
Maybe Arsenal will give them one at the end of the game.
Charming and historic city with its wonderful cathedral.
Opening by Arsenal. Okay, that is just shocking.
Clearance from Haber down there. Now here's Arnold.
No, nothing there for Lincoln. But Lincoln's still battling away, giving everything they've got left, which isn't much, but they're still going. Oh dear, that wasn't a good challenge.
You can't complain with that.
I thought Margaret's the timing of his run just on his heels, and Woodyard got his head up. That may be a little bit of frustration there.
Ooh. Let's look at that challenge again.
It's going to come on soon. That's how late it was.
I think that should have actually been a straight red. If that was a Premier League match, he'd be walking.
The old line there, I got there as soon as I could for that one.
I think the referee was just being fair there.
Mustafi.
Actually, I'm going to say well played by the referee.
Raggett to get it away for Lincoln City. Is Woodyard.
Well, Arsenal are winning the ball quite easily now.
They'll be looking to play themselves back into form. Sanchez, not
That's a
this
poor
time.
ball from Sanchez straight to the arms of the keeper.
The free kick on Reed.
3-0 to the Arsenal. They've won the match. Don't really have to score anymore. Doesn't matter whether they score 3 or score more. It's only a semi-final appearance for Arsenal. It doesn't win them the cup. All that matters is Arsenal have done the job. And I'm sure the Lincoln City fans can go home very happy.
To bring on Joe Ward. And we think Lucas Perez, who has started all 3 games in the FA Cup so far, will come on pretty shortly for Arsenal. Remember, he did score at Sutton in the last round.
I think all that is remembered from that Sutton game was a man sacked for eating a pie.
Gibbs.
Still not sure if Gibbs will be credited with the 3rd, as Arsenal just keep coming forward. But the final ball from Arsenal is pretty poor. And Walcott smashes the ball straight into the crowd.
There is Lucas to come on. He's not had that much of a look in really since for £17 million from Deportivo La Coruña. Olivier Giroud.
Oh
12
goodness,
goals in
Giroud.
his last 14 starts.
Yeah, not at his best today. Couldn't miss that. Even with the attempt from Bradley Wood to block it.
Where's Lucas?
So Reed get a big round of applause. Real character that his race is run.
And Reed, his night is over. He's been substituted. He looks absolutely shattered.
As late as yesterday, really, Ward, because of a hamstring injury. But he came through a vital training session yesterday at West Ham, and there's been no reaction, so he makes the bench today.
Yeah, the Cowleys are planners, and I think they're looking ahead, taking off Matt Reed. So influential, isn't he, for Lincoln City?
Is Ward's first involvement.
Straight back to the keeper. Long punt upfield. So Lincoln looking for consolation.
Comes up to Hawkridge. Alex Woodyard. One of the jokers of the team apparently, along with the goalkeeper, according to the little pen pictures that appeared this morning.
Ward's just come out to this right-hand side, and Arnold, who started on the right, has gone up top.
Farman seemingly all right again. Very, very good apparently with his feet. Gets great distance and can't make anything of that one. So
well, Lincoln's still giving it their best shot as Arsenal come forward. Could this be forward to the Arsenal as the ball's now the ball's been crossed in, and that's headed straight over.
That's a brilliant spot, isn't it, from Sanchez? Then can he execute the pass? Lovely spot. Ozil just trying to use the pace on the ball to direct it into that far corner.
Could Ozil do better here? He should be getting it on target. Who's winning? Arsenal 3-0. But Lincoln have given it their best shot.
They'll be off then.
Meanwhile, they're 3-0 down with Lincoln City. They've not given it up.
Well, that soap opera will continue, no question about it.
Of course, don't forget to check out Arsenal Fan TV.
This could be the German international. Likewise, Ozil.
It is another goal. Well, good defending that from Lincoln City. Well in. But the ball's... Oh, is it going to be? Oh, I had Ramsey. Don't know what Ramsey was doing there. Should be shooting for goal, but somehow he got into a muddle.
And you can see really the confidence starting to course back through their veins.
You're absolutely right, Ian. And at 3-0 up, just coming back. This is how I expected Arsenal to start, to be honest. They started with a bit
of course, Arsenal have been amazing today. They've played incredible today. By the way, I am being sarcastic. Arsenal's overrated performance in that first half against Bayern Munich. Was I the only one who noticed that Arsenal just lacked so much pace against Bayern Munich? I mean, the final balls they played in behind Bayern Munich were just too slow. They weren't going quick enough past Bayern Munich. And that shot where Theo Walcott hit the side netting, you know, he should be looking up and crossing that straight across goal.
Energy levels look to just drop a little bit. It's tough work for them now.
Oh, could be no chance here for Arsenal.
To enjoy themselves, Arsenal chipping that one up. Lucas Perez was waiting on the back post. It didn't quite have enough weight for him.
The penalty Arsenal should have had in the first half against Bayern Munich, it wasn't a penalty. The Bayern player got the ball first. And the reason I'm saying that's not a penalty, could you imagine the reaction if Bayern Munich would have got a penalty from a challenge like that? The Arsenal player gets the ball first and Bayern Munich got a penalty? Exactly. So Arsenal shouldn't have had a penalty in the first half. The second half, like I said, Kuchelski, he fouled his man. It was a goal scoring opportunity. After I watched the replay of that instant over 40 plus times, and then when I heard it was for a goal scoring opportunity, yeah, I get why he was sent off. So all this myth about Arsenal playing out of their skins and playing amazing football, in the first half against Bayern Munich. Nah, it wasn't. They lacked pace. They lacked the final ball. And when they went down to 10 men, Bayern Munich just picked them off. And the reason Bayern Munich didn't play well on Tuesday night, they were 5-1 up. You know, they're more interested in the Bundesliga, knowing that they've already beaten Arsenal. They don't really have to turn it on. As Lincoln come forward. And of course, really all Bayern did was pick Arsenal off in the second half.
Lincoln City, that when they get the ball back, just tired and struggling to keep it, struggling to make any passes.
Because Lincoln City are knackered. 4-0, easy for Sanchez.
4-0, Arsenal running away with it now, and the form book is being obeyed.
Bradley Wood, frustrated, disappointed with himself. See it there, he's been committed this afternoon, just misses his tackle. Simple as that.
When Sanchez comes in, the poor player is virtually, he's absolutely gone, hasn't he?
Where that far post is, and just passes the ball, caresses it into that far corner.
And now you're asking this guy to tackle Sanchez. Sanchez has got a million miles more pace than him. And you ask him a lot to stop that ball. It was an easy goal for Sanchez. Yeah, I think it's going to be more goals for Arsenal. Kind of feel sorry for Lincoln City. They've given so much. As Lincoln City come forward, you really now must be willing them to get at least that one, get that consolation goal.
Oh, well, that shot we just saw of Bradley Wood turned to the bench. That's me. See that in many football teams these days. Honesty.
Oh, the touches are getting heavy from Lincoln. He's not got the pace to get to that.
Good work here by he's just shoved it by Ozil, and no free kick is given.
Well, the linesman's only 5 yards away.
I've got to see that again. It looks like Ozil's committed a foul there. For some reason, I think Ozil's just coming very fast, got the ball, and how do I put it? The Lincoln player just fell with. He's exhausted. And here, going to be another chance here for Arsenal. No.
Now though, they've given that one away. It's Alexis Sanchez. Arsenal are going
4-0, 5-0, sorry. 5 to the Arsenal. And Aaron Ramsey couldn't miss that now, could he? It has to be on the line for Ramsey to score. Should have seen his miss in the first half. He put it out of the stadium.
Someone, there isn't a lot of movement, and you have to say it's worked well, isn't it? Little flick there.
Gordon Ramsay would have missed that, would have been egg on his face. Ball put in, eventually. There's Ramsey on the line. He has to walk it in, he's got no confidence. That's how Ramsey has to do, he has to walk it in the net. Didn't have the confidence to take it. He thought, I'd better walk this in the net.
Just ran out of legs here, and Arsenal's class has told, and you wonder how many more there might be.
Oh, it's been pure class from Arsenal today. These commentators.
This season, which have been quite extraordinary.
Well, they were better twice.
I'd like to see Arsenal do that to Man City in the next round at Wembley Stadium. Not saying I don't want Arsenal to get to the final and play Tottenham. It'd be nice to see a North London derby as the final. And again, Tottenham should win tomorrow, but
The
they
little
can't
flicks
take
now.
nothing for granted.
Lincoln fans are still in full voice though. Lucas Perez, he'll want a goal as well here. Desperate for more chances in the team. That goes
There's
out of play,
only
which gives me
one
a chance to
possible
remind you
shot
that,
left in the
there's
FA
Champions
Cup
League
now,
action coming up this
and
week.
that's
First will
over
be
to
Leicester
White Hart
against
Lane
Sevilla.
tomorrow
It's
at 2 o'clock.
amazingly poised, 7 o'clock on Tuesday. On Wednesday, the
Let's face
unmissable
fact, Man
repeat of
United v
Monaco
Chelsea,
and
whoever
Manchester City
wins
after
that
8-goal
wins it. If
thriller
Man
in the
United beat
first
Chelsea, it's
game,
not
and on
really a
Thursday,
shock,
the
is
return
it?
of Manchester United, who are sitting quite nicely at 1-1 with Rostov with the home leg to come.
How many Spurs fans wanted Lincoln to win to humiliate their rivals and also probably take a bit of pressure off
Stumpy score.
themselves?
It's too long this time for Bellerin.
It just shows what Spurs have to do tomorrow. Be professional, put a full team out,
Lincoln's fairy tale today has turned into
pass
a bit
the
of a
ball
horror
around
story
in Millwall,
in the second half for them.
and the quicker they score through Harry Kane, then they should be alright. They put the wrong team out, or go out there with the attitude it's Adelaide, we've already won. Millwall could again score another late goal and be in the semi-final. Anyway, I'm going to have a cup of tea.
Which knocked out the championship side. He's on now.
Yeah, I was at that game. Super reverse pass.
Lincoln's job now, really, to be blunt about it, comes down to seeing whether they can get a goal to take back home with them, and there might be an opportunity. Marcus was almost breaking onto that one. Woodyard gets the free kick.
Not a bad position. Woodyard just pulled back. I think it suits a right footer, Ian, but I think Havigan, he likes to take a free kick. He's the left back. Seen him strike them.
Looks like Marriott, who's just come on, is the one to take this. Probably more of a right footer's angle, isn't it, than a left footer's.
Yep.
So with his first touch of the ball, Marriott looking to put up his name in lights. It's not the worst effort, but not a big problem for Czech.
Yeah, he got good pace on the ball, but just not enough dip.
Who had a very prolific spell earlier in his career with Cambridge City, then a couple of years at Stevenage. Here's Power. Woodyard. Anthony Wood's cross. Markets couldn't go high enough. It's come out to Arnold on this side now. He's gone to the left-hand side. And Czech is stretched into a save by Power.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Stalwart of the club. Power, he's worked tirelessly, hasn't he, this afternoon, trying to bend it into that far corner. Czech gets his feet going well, comfortable save.
He scored a couple of times on the cup run. Alan Power, over 200 appearances for the club. Yeah, that would have been a nice story for him to score at Arsenal. It wasn't to be. Has been very professional, this, from Arsenal in the second half. I think they probably knew that the whole nation was hoping and praying there'd be an upset, because they hate Arsenal, because everybody loves a story. Bellerin, Walcott, and his shot blocked on the way through. Still plenty of energy from Power and Woodyard in there. They'll need to be. Have been overrun in this second half.
Well, they've been outclassed, haven't they? But it took for Arsenal to get that second goal, really. get that confidence and then up the level of their play, move the ball crisper, earlier, quicker, and they've been impressive.
Everybody joining in the attacks now. Ozil to Walcott. Bayring's become a striker in the last few minutes. Lincoln just can't get out. I think from a neutral perspective, everyone would like to see Lincoln get out of this with pride still intact. By the way, Lincoln's quest to return to the Football League will be continuing quite shortly. You can catch them on BT Sport again, by the way, on the 25th of March when they play their rivals up near the top, Forest Green. It's 11:45 AM on the 25th of March for that game.
No, we haven't missed the goal. It's still 5-0 to Arsenal, but here come Lincoln City. No, they don't. Oh, they're still giving it their best shot. You know, here comes Sanchez.
Spread wide here to Walcott. This time they do.
Good defending from Lincoln. Corner to the Arsenal.
Just a bit heavy with the pass, wasn't it, from Ozil to Walcott? Just to fire it across.
Nice, the Arsenal all papering over all the cracks. But come on, give respect to Wenger. In 20 years, Arsenal have never been out the top 4. Never. But Arsenal, he's a great domestic manager, but he's not a great European manager. His record in the Champions League ain't great.
Bayern turns up on the left this time. Ramsey threads it through to Alexis Sanchez. He's already got one.
I think what Arsene Wenger is scared of is retiring or leaving the club and the wrong man coming in and taking Arsenal backwards.
If he'd gone down there, that might have been a spot kick. Comes out to Lucas Perez. Arsenal almost trying to walk it in. Sanchez, brave block.
Arsenal do not need to score 6. They've won.
He's saying he was clipped. If the referee doesn't give a penalty, surely he should be booked.
He certainly didn't give it. You don't need to be doing that really in this situation.
What a joke if it 5-0 up.
I think he might have been clipped, but the referee thought, I can't give that as a penalty. Oh, that's a bad challenge. That's got to be a booking. Ooh, that was horrible from Raggett. Nasty challenge. Ooh, that's evil.
Here it is. Sanchez, little pop back. Ah, he's dived. That's really poor. Really, really poor, that is. I mean, that's embarrassing.
Let's see the... Well, he says he's dived, but I'm not sure there.
That should have been a yellow for simulation. Raggett, I don't think too much doubt about that though. He gets a yellow.
Again, I think if Raggett was playing in the Premier League, he'd be walking. So fair play to the referee for letting him stay on.
Are Arsenal going to make it 6?
Probably. Sanchez should score. What a save from the post. Corner, Woods putting out for corner.
I don't think Farman gets a touch, or does he? Rattles off the bar.
I think Lincoln could do with a final whistle about now.
Corners in. Oh, some good defending there from Lincoln. Lincoln now on the attack, they're on the bike. Can they counter?
Nice quick feet from him.
Oh, they're trying their best, Lincoln, to get that ball moving forward.
Really been able to get in the game.
Oh, he's misplaced his pass.
Criminally there, that's tiredness really. Alexis Sanchez. Now Lucas Perez. Sanchez.
And can Arsenal beat Man City at Wembley? Of course they can. They're not going to beat Man City 5-0, is where I'm coming from, but they can beat Man City at Wembley.
Just stretched, it just got stretched.
Let's face facts, Man City don't exactly turn up to every game. Consistency, you would say Chelsea, there's a team who are consistent. And Man United will have an absolute task on their hands.
Like a shooting gallery in there in the last few minutes.
As Walcott on the chest from hit the post in the first half.
Indeed, then I think that referee wants to blow the whistle.
Lincoln and the Cowley brothers just want the whistle to blow.
Oh, Lincoln City can hold their arms up.
Still support for Arsene Wenger.
Hold their heads up high. They've achieved
There's only 3 there.
The unbelievable dream. Non-league quarter-finals. Beat Burnley, beat Brighton, beat Ipswich. They've got nothing to feel ashamed about. Lincoln are playing a team who are superior to Lincoln City, just like Bayern Munich were to Arsenal.
Had to wait to first half stoppage time for the breakthrough from Theo Walcott.
So Arsenal are still in it. They could win the FA Cup. They'll be FA Cup number 13th if they win it. Joint record with Manchester United. Oh, I've got to admit, for Arsenal and Man United to win the FA Cup this season and get the record to 13, hey, that's success. It's not the Champions League or the Premier League, but that's still to me an achievement. Winning 13 FA Cups, Arsenal or Man United reclaiming their record. It could be also a Man United Arsenal final.
Big thing for them, of course, overriding everything is no good, as Danny Cowley's been saying, having a season like this and not getting their Football League place back.
Absolutely. Quite right. And the Cowley brothers have totally...
They're back in the Football League.
Lincoln City. You have to say, Lincoln City will do well to hang on to those brothers because they are going places.
Ozil. Perez is hustled out of the ball. Easily cut up by Coquelin.
Good play from Arsenal. It's going to be no. Oh, the keeper couldn't keep it.
Corner by the look of it.
Corner. Come on, 2 minutes injury time.
Has been for a while. Coquelin.
Goal kick.
Arsenal on their way into the semi-finals of the competition, looking to win the FA Cup this year for the 3rd time in 4 seasons.
Which is an achievement. I mean, how many teams would love to be in the semi-finals of the FA Cup? Game over.
Lincoln in the end put out of their misery, a rueful smile from Danny Cowley, but what a cup run from Lincoln, the FA Cup run of the season.
Well, it's up to Millwall tomorrow, see if they can create some history down at the lane, and that'll be 2:30 tomorrow, or 2 PM. That's the next live commentary. Tottenham v Millwall. Well, that's the stream over. I'll say thank you very much and